Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff took a visionary strategy and defended herself towards mama shamers. As Monsters and Critics beforehand reported, Tori and Zack's youthful son Josiah just recently celebrated his first birthday. The one-time-old is hitting mileposts left and proper, similar to clapping, signaling, pulling himself up, and making ready to tromp. In a rearmost Instagram story videotape, Tori participated footage of Josiah in his crib, flaunting off one other corner. The toddler seized onto the rails to place himself in a standing place. Tori recorded the teen as he seized a cell of aeroplanes, which was hooked up to the crib's rails. Josiah having fun with himself as he held one of numerous aeroplanes, shaking it and making noise because it rattled. Subscribe up for our newsletter. Tori and Zack's eldest son, Jackson, sweetly advised his little family to lie down and sleep. Still, Josiah was unbothered as he continued to play and attain for redundant aeroplanes. LPBW star Tori Roloff lets critics know her son Josiah was not in any peril in rearmost videotape. Tori identified the videotape. I suppose it's time to dislocate the mobile. Assuming that pixies can be coming for her in her DMs, Tori participated a communication within the posterior slide, explaining that Josiah was ent in Hertz means as a result of he is ent in a position but to succeed in the cell on his particular. Before the internet comes for me, she started, Josiah can't pull himself up in his crib yet. I put him there. He wasn't in any peril. Josiah, like his pater and siblings, is a dwarf with achondroplasia. Josiah, like his siblings Jackson and Lila, in addition to his father, Zack, was born with achondroplasia. The situation is the commonest type of dwarfism, affecting roughly 1 in 25,000 stay births. In addition to Zack and all three of his youths, his mama, Amy Roloff, was also born with achondroplasia. Zack's pater, Matt Roloff, nevertheless, was born with a unique kind of dwarfism frequently known as diastrophic dysplasia. Zack has brazen well-being points as a consequence of his situation, as have Jackson, Lila, and Matt. As Monsters and Critics reported, Zack passed exigency brain surgery in February 2023 to revise a shunt in his mind. Jackson has experienced surgical procedure to applicable the bowing in his legs. Lila has battled with imaginative and visionary points, particularly hypermetropia, frequently known as crossed eyes, and Matt had quite a many surgical procedures as a toddler and makes use of pillars to trump because of his dwarfism. Zack and Tori say that Josiah's prognostic is part of who he still doesn't figure who he's as an existent. Shortly after Josiah's launch, Zack advised Christina Garibaldi of Us Weekly, he's a boy with achondroplasia. It's not his identity. He's Josiah. He has achondroplasia, but he's not like Josiah the Achon.